Hello, it's darkness again. I've decided to go ahead and start building a starter house, and I kind of got the layout of it done. It's not going to be very big, but I mean it's just a starter house, so we'll have enough room to put stuff in it and all that good stuff. But I think I'm going to go another row higher than this in a little bit, but what I want to do now is I want to make sure that I got a stack of cobble, and this is gonna end up being 2 stories. But when you're building, you want to make sure you add depth to your building, so the house is actually only going to be this wide to the inside of the pillars. So this is the actual wall, and then we'll do stuff on the outside to make it look a little more interesting rather than just a flat wall. But right now I'm just going to go through and put a border on the bottom here. Come around the other side, and here my game starts lagging out and doing some crazy stuff and crashes on me. There. Back over this far. But I just had to reload there, and even after reloading it took a little while for the game to catch up. So we'll finish this bottom part here. And done. So now we got to try to come up with a design and stuff for the whole thing. And while I'm sitting here trying to figure this out, I've got a little bit of a story to tell. I went out exploring over in that direction over there, and I was walking along. I went like thousands of blocks, like 2,000 blocks in that direction, and like another 1,000 in another direction, and yeah, I was really far away, and I found lots of interesting things. I mean, I found a swamp and part of a desert, and ended up getting a slime ball from a slime that was in the swamp. But when I decided to come back, I was riding a horse, and he was a pretty quick horse, and my game was lagging, which, you know, I had my render distance set real high so that I could see farther while I was out exploring the wilderness out there, and the lag spiked, and the horse and me both just bailed off into a lava pit in a plains biome, and we burned up before I could even do anything about it. So I was really disappointed about that, because I mean I lost my fortune pick and my good bow and stuff, and right now we're back to the Iron Age. So we got some iron tools that I've been using, but that was probably the main reason why I'm working on getting this house set up, is because I actually want to put an enchantment room on top of it, and so I can start getting enchantments again. So hopefully I have a backup plan if that ever happens again, so I don't have to go back to the Iron Age. But here I decided to make the whole thing 1 block taller up here, and I'm going to inset the second floor just a little bit, and I believe this is the inside of it should be big enough for us to put the enchantment table down and have the bookshelves so we can get the level 30 enchantments. And here in a little while we're gonna work on making that XP farm out of that double spawner we found in the last episode. So, yeah, we'll get to that in a minute. Right now, I am fighting with block placement on Minecraft. In Pocket Edition, if you're up high, you can kind of place blocks ahead of you. As long as you can't hit another block. I think you have to be sneaking. But see, we can aim the crosshairs out there in front of it, and it'll just click on it. And it'll actually attach it to where it was. And there we actually stuck a block down there where we didn't want it, but it worked out good because we needed to do that so we could get this other support up here. So I'm going to continue this on around for a little ways. But I'm going to need more materials, so I'm probably going to go through 2 or 3 axes getting materials, because we're using a lot of spruce logs in this. I mean, I could salvage some from the bottom down here, but it's still going to be a little bit. Sorry about that. Still not 100% after being sick last week. Alright, so I'm going to start trying to get this done from the bottom, since I got a few spruce planks, logs. They're logs, not planks. It's starting to get dark. Alright, but I'm going to run to sleep, and we'll move on with other stuff. And I'll come back and give you updates on this as we get stuff done. You can only sleep at night. I sleep a lot during the daytime. Why can I only sleep at night? There we go. Alright. Now, we got a little bit of a progress update. I made some smooth stone for the walls, and I got some stone bricks put in on the other side. I'm still working on texturing stuff, but this is kind of the design I got going so far. But I plan on having this part will go out just a little bit more, and I'm thinking a shallow roof on the bottom floor and then another shallow roof on the top floor might be interesting. So that's what I'm going to try to do with this. And I got the enchantment table set upstairs and what bookcases I had. We still need 2 bookcases to get the level 30 enchantments, something like that. So I mean, it's been a little while, and I've planted a couple of big spruce trees. But I got to go through and continue this pattern all the way around, and I'll probably, texture the walls, add some brick in there, and I got to do something with the floor. But it probably won't be today. Right now I'm worried about getting the house built and making an XP farm. But yeah, I'll get stuff put around decorating the windows. I'm thinking like some hedges or like little hedge tree looking things. Here we are. I went through on the XP farm and I dug it out like I did the XP farm in the last episode, or the previous XP farm that we made. And this one I actually put the water elevator above ground because I think it's going to be kind of neat having this tower just out in the middle of nowhere. And I'll go through and I'll dress up the outside of it later. But right now I got the skeleton side blocked off so that they can't come up after me. And I turned on the zombie side so that I could make sure that they was going to be working good. But I'll show you how I did most of this. Now one block right there is actually where they're going to come up at. So we're doing the outside edge, and you want to make a tube kind of thing. So it'd be like a cross with the hole all the way down in the middle. But we're going to kind of connect these two together, and they should fall kind of catty corner from each other, which, I mean, I could go through and make them fall in the same spots and stuff, but I'm not too worried about it. It's just an XP farm as long as it works. Now, it's not going to be the most efficient in the world because the way that I've built it. It could be more efficient if I actually went down underground and made a drop trap underground. And I just thought it would be cool having this like tower-ish thing. But this block right there is where they're actually gonna fall at. So we got to build up the walls around the outside. And I'll show you how I did this top part once I get to it, to make it to where that they would fall. But I come out just a couple or one block on this side so that we have enough room in a minute to place a bucket of water to push them across and into the hole where they're going to fall from, which is right there. We can go ahead and knock that hole out. But we need to get a roof or the ceiling put on. Not really a roof, it's just, keep them from jumping out. Come on, get around there. I'm just watching the zombies fall, making sure that they're not getting stuck in the pipe or something, because every once in a while you can see like their arm glitch through the side of the farm, which there's nothing wrong with it. It's just, I want to make sure that they don't get stuck in there. But they make it all the way up and then fall, so I guess I'm doing alright. But we're far enough away now that they shouldn't spawn. I think you got to be within 16 blocks of a spawner before it'll spawn. I'm not 100% sure on that. But what we're going to do here, since we got no, not that. That's not where this goes. But over on the wall, right there, we'll put a sign up, and that's just to block the water from falling. And we'll take our pick and we'll dig this spot out. And this is where the water bucket is gonna, or the water block is gonna go. But we gotta have a sign here, and then we can place the water in the hole. In the hole, not on the hole. Ooh, we just almost fell off to our death on a couple of occasions, and I managed to catch myself in the waterfall. Just barely. Get back over here. Grab that. Okay. Wow, that was fun. That did not go according to plan. This is how it's supposed to work. But as the skeletons come up, or zombies, or whatever you happen to be building your farm with, they'll come up and be pushed off in the hole using this. And I'm going to place a torch up here just to keep it lit up, because I don't think that a creeper can spawn on water, but I'm not 100% sure. So I always try to keep it lit up just so a creeper doesn't get up there and destroy the tower. Express elevator. But yeah, that's this part. Then you gotta build the pipe going up, and you alternate back and forth between signs and water blocks, or buckets of water, as the case may be, to make your water elevator up to the top. And I showed in the previous XP farm how to set up the chute to get them to go under the floor and up through the pipe, and also how to set up the baby zombie filter so that the baby zombies aren't coming through. There are ways you can set them up with a zombie spawner to where you can get XP from the baby zombies too. You just have to have a slab. I think it's a 1 slab gap that you can actually swing through, and you should be okay. They can't get out, and you get just a little bit more XP that way. But I just don't like baby zombies, so I don't set mine up that way. Alright. Now, watch the zombie burn. Yep, I still need to work on the house some. But I actually cut a long tunnel. You can kind of see it there. Just so that I could run through, and I kind of go around and up. And I can actually get through to the XP farm that way. And this is where I also can go to get everything shut off or turned on, or, you know, just like a little access tunnel to get over here to it from the house. But here I gotta get, they're still spawning a little bit, so I don't have the lighting set up right. But I gotta get this shut off completely. Oh, skeletons, and I'm in the water. This is not good. Run, run. There you go. But yeah, I gotta get this lit up, get it completely shut down so that they'll quit spawning and trying to kill me. Can't quite reach the wall there to light that spot up. I don't think I need it, but I got one coming in from outside. Oh, hide. Get him, get him, get him. Get him. Oh, I missed my bow. Not sure exactly where he came from, but there is, I found, after I was doing this, I was kind of going around the outside of my spawners here to kind of make sure that there wasn't any cave systems or anything back behind them, and I kept hearing spiders, and there is actually a cave spider spawner back behind the skeleton spawner, but I think it's like, I don't know, 10 blocks past it in the direction we're facing now, and then off to the left and down like, I don't know, 9 or 10 blocks, something like that. But I run into a spider spawner. I think it's a cave spider. I can't really remember. I just put torches on it to shut it down. And here I'm just trying to get some of my inventory put away from where I was building earlier. I'm healing up from the skillies going after me. But yeah, we'll get over here. Gotta get back in here. This part coming up is actually kind of, I'm not sure how it actually happens. I mean, I kill this skeleton, right? Eventually. And like I go through, and you see there's a torch just on the left side of that spawner. So I mean, it's lit up really good. But I go to clear the cobble where I was getting up there for some reason. I've already forgot why I was going up there. Oh, I see down there I messed up on my placement of the signs, so they're not actually being pushed all the way into the pipe over there, which has been the causing quite a bit of the problems here. See, I take out this block, and I take out this block, and the skeleton just spawns right beside the torch. Minecraft cheats. It cheats, I tell you. I was kind of waiting on letting that skeleton get pushed through the system there. But yeah, I'm trying to figure out how that was even spawned. And yeah, I don't know. But like, I was breaking a block and it just spawned right beside a torch. Alright, let's get over here. Let the skeletons shoot each other. That's always a fun way to get rid of skeletons. Alright, well, I'm gonna get this all cleaned up in a minute. I gotta get these guys killed off. I'll get them cleaned up. I'll get this part of the elevator working. Because see, that part worked. But this, I misplaced the sign down here, and it's just not letting them get pushed through, so they're not jumping, so they're getting stuck. Now that should get them working now, so I'll get back over here after I get all the pipes and everything. Now I kind of filled in the hole and I got them set up to where I can just sit here and bash them now. But I'm just making sure that I can basically stand here beside both of them, and both spawners should be dropping creatures. And I'm probably going to change this up and probably enclose it in like a, I don't know, like a gatehouse type of thing, maybe, and like have the big tower going up and maybe some stairs going around it, and maybe I could do like a watchtower type platform or something on the top. I don't know. I'm still working on that particular idea. I'm not 100% sure where I'm going with it, but here it is. We got this big monolithic tower sticking up out of the ground, and we're just gonna sit here and kill stuff a bit, and I'll go through and I'll set up a system to put items in the chest, and eventually I'll probably put an item sorter on this system to sort out things into different areas. Like I want my zombie meats going into one place, or rotten flesh. I want the rotten flesh going into one place, bones going in another place or another chest. Because rotten flesh, you could trade it with the, I guess it's a cleric or priest villager, if we can ever find a villager. I'm gonna go looking again. It didn't go so well last time, but we're gonna try it again. But I probably need to get back on over to the house, kind of show y'all what it's looking like now. And that's it. I don't really give a good video of it here. I had another section of video that was supposed to go in between this, that actually, you know, I go through and talk about the house and how I did this and stuff, but it disappeared off my phone. I have no idea where it went. I know I didn't delete it, but it is gone. And like the video that I had of, you know, showing the house and stuff, it's just gone. So I don't know what's up with that. But I did make an enchanted pickaxe. We got a Fortune 3 pickaxe, and I was after a Silk Touch diamond pickaxe, and I hit the wrong button, and I ended up getting an Efficiency 2 diamond pickaxe that I'm not really happy with. But you know, a diamond pickaxe is a diamond pickaxe. We'll use it somewhere at some point. But right now I've been working on getting this for the boots. Feather Falling 4. Oh, and we got protection 3 on there. So that's a pretty good set of boots. So that'll keep me from dying if I fall quite so easily. Which happens a lot. I fall a lot. I'll be walking along and just boop. There we go. That blast protection 4 would be pretty good on those pants. I still don't know why I didn't do that. Or the fire aspect 2 on the sword, just so I could, you know, cook up meat whenever I kill a cow or something. But yeah, I had other stuff on my mind. I think I was after like Silk Touch for my diamond axe or something. But I did end up with the Silk Touch enchantment and a pretty, I think, Unbreaking 3. No, Silk Touch and Efficiency 2 on that iron pick. So I do have a Silk Touch pick, but I am out of diamonds, so I'm probably going to go mining a little bit off camera and get a few more tools so I can, you know, make these enchanted things better. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it for now. I wish I could find that video where I was showcasing the house. I'll catch you next time, guys. What's up, guys? Darkness here. We're back over here at our starter house, and I just decided to come show it off a little bit between projects that I'm working on. But as you can see, I kind of put some fences, and I got some stairs back there in the back, some mossy cobble, and just to kind of make it look more like pillars on the edges. And I kind of got the windows all decorated up, and I made a comment a little while ago about doing a little bit of a storage system, so I'm going to go inside in a minute and show that off, because I did actually get it done. It's been a little while, and like I said, I was back over here between projects, and I decided to go ahead and show this off. But as you can, I think we've already seen the upstairs. Got the enchantment room. I still need to work a little bit on the ceiling, get it finished off real quick. Well, maybe not real quick, but at some point I need to do it. But I got other things that I'm working on, like paddling a boat, things like that. But anyway, I cut this basement in downstairs. I've put in a few chests, and got a couple furnaces and an anvil, and I'm working on getting the all the item frames to put over these so that I can, you know, sort through all the items and stuff that we come across. So that's it's a work in progress, but I may end up expanding it. See, I got the leather and the sticks I need to make item frames. And the way that you do that is you come over here to your handy dandy crafting table. Oh yeah, I do got this set up to be expanded farther down if I need to. But you stick a piece of leather in the middle and sticks all the way around the outside, kind of like you do a chest, and that's how you make item frames. But yeah, I just wanted to show off the house while I was in the middle of kidnapping villagers and things like that, you know, Minecrafty stuff. So tune in next time for all of that. Later, guys.